Hello everyone and welcome back to Redhand Entertainment. My name is David and today we'll be checking out And Yet It Moves. I actually checked a little bit of this game out because I had some errors and for whatever reason what I recorded didn't record. So we're going to go again. First thing you guys might notice is this game is very silent. So I don't have the sound muted. So there's going to be just like pauses of awkward silence. Not from me, but from the game. This is an indie game, obviously, where you are a crazy man in a cave spelunking, and he just wants to go at it and have a good time. And that is not one way to go about it. So, yeah, what the concept of this game is and if you guys have not played it, is you flip the world all around to clear puzzles, basically. And this is like, you know, like a mini puzzle, I guess you could say. I've been a little further than this. And whoop. Yeah, so games like this, I'm kind of... Games like this, I'm kind of out of my element. Because I don't normally play games like this, and that's not to say that games like this are bad. It's just, you know, this is kind of not my thing. Oop. And I got smushed. But I wanted to check it out because, you know, I had it in my Steam library and it looked interesting. So, you know, being it looked interesting, I wanted to give it a go and just, you know, give it a fair chance. What do I think about it so far? Well, I'll tell you guys that get out of my way. Again, this particular game is not my cup of tea, I think. I like puzzle games, but this game just straight up hurts my head. But again, I don't want to knock the game and, you know, discourage anyone from giving it a go. I think that, you know, if anyone here watching likes puzzle games, go! Alright, I made it. I think if anyone here likes puzzle games and you want a game that's going to really rack your brain a little bit, especially if you like the whole, hey, the world is flipping kind of thing, I will highly recommend it. But for me, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. And again, that's just because these particular type of puzzles don't entertain me. But I will say this. I am happy to be in an era with indie games. Because when we were kids, so, you know, just younger, and you know, you had the major systems, and, you know, everything that major systems pushed out, you know, got like heavy trailers and a lot of reviews early on, and, you know, everything, you know, and not everything was great. I don't want to make it sound like, you know, the past was a great time, because there were a lot of crappy games in the past too. But you know, when you bought, you know, a PlayStation title, or, you know, a Nintendo title, or an Atari title, if you go back that far, you know, you had to kind of just like trust like the developers were doing their thing, and it was a great game. In this day and age, you know, you have a lot of indie titles, and it doesn't particularly mean that the indie game is going to be great, but it's less risk. Like, you could go and buy a $60 AAA game, and then they want to add on $30 of DLC. And I know this has been all spoken about before, but okay, you know, and then they want to add on like $30 worth of DLC or $20 of DLC, and that's fine, you know, extends the game. But when we were younger, we bought a game and it was a full game. If the game sucked, yeah, sure, we lost our money and whatever, the game sucked, but you know what, we enjoyed it. Now, you know, if a game sucks, you can be spending up to like $90 for a game that sucks, and that's pretty crappy. You know, a lot of indie games don't have those heavy price tags. I mean, you know, what do you pay, you know, averagely for like a really good indie game? $20, $15, sometimes $10, and you can get quality games, and the risk is much lower. And, you know, these indie developers obviously care about what they're putting out, because if they're a small team, they don't have heavy development teams. You know, and that looks right. You know, they're small indie teams, obviously, and it's just a couple people, you know, fans of games that are making video games. Oh, No, nope, no, don't do that. Okay. And yeah, so it's also what oh no, that ended up being very very poor. It's amazing what these small companies could do when you have like major companies out there that are just pushing out, all this content. And I'm not trying to knock major developers, that much. I understand that everyone wants to get paid, and I'm not trying to say like, hey, big developers are poor and they're bad and they're evil. It's not particularly what I'm trying to say. But I'm saying that is like, in this day and age where you can get like these indie games for like, $20 and stuff like that. Oh man, I just went in a circle. Again, you can get these indie games that are pretty fantastic. And again, this particular game is not mine. My type of game. Whoa, I'm dead. Yep, I don't know where I'm going right now. Again, this type of game is not my, type of thing. But this game is for somebody, and it was made with it was made with love, and that's the most important thing. You can tell that when people put the time into a game, and obviously whoever developed, I believe. I gotta find out who developed this game because I don't want to just say whoever developed this game because again, they are a company and they're a group of guys or a group of friends that have made this game. So I don't want to sound so insulting, but I'll post that down below along with the link to the game because again, if you haven't checked this out, and this is an older game, but if you haven't checked it out, I definitely would recommend checking it out. It is for somebody. It definitely is for somebody. And smush. One thing though is when I hit I keep making that mistake. There we go. When I hit the ground from a short distance, which is probably no more than 15 feet, I do not explode. Okay, so whoop. And gotcha. All right. I do like the checkpoint system. Checkpoint system is very cool. It's just my own dude going, hey man, that's the way you gotta go, man. It's just like I'm gonna die, ain't I? Nope. Okay. All right. No. God. So yeah, is this my type of thing? Like I said, not really. Am I enjoying it? It's kind of weird though. I am enjoying it, but I'm also not enjoying it. That's very very weird of me to say, right? I actually like dying more than I like living. I should just make a whole dying montage. Just let's see here. This goes here. Okay, so it's obviously some type of puzzle. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, okay. So I need the rocks. Okie dokie. Rockies. Up, and that's that. Woo. And I'm out of here. So, from an art standpoint, love the game. From a puzzle standpoint, like I said, not my type of puzzle game. What is this? Bats go up. Okay, I'll avoid bats. I get eaten by lizard. Okay. Okay. I see. When the world turns, the bats go the way the world turns. Oh, okay. Oop, simple enough. Okay. Did that do something? Oh, I see. They're harassing the bat. Oh, okay. Thanks for nothing, bats. You stupid bat. Huh. Okay. What about that? Okay. Sorry for the silence. I'm just trying, to think of what else I could say about this game because I don't want it to come off as I'm being negative, but again, you know, sometimes when a game is just not for you, it's just not for you. I assume that I need these bats for like ever. Okay, do I need more? Yeah, I still need these. Okay. Okay. Nope. Gotta get them to go this way. Oh my god, this is just annoying. Do I need more? Because if I do, that's gonna be super annoying. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm gonna call it here. Like I said, very interesting game. I'm not gonna knock it for what it is. It is for someone, but it's just not for me. But I did want to check it out because I did get this during the Steam Summer Sale, and you know, I know it's an older game, and a lot of people have a big craze for it. And at least I've heard people really enjoy this game, and you know, again, nothing against them. And this game is for somebody, and I will again leave a link in the description down below for you guys to check it out. But again, not for me. But if there's requests, I will play it more and try to figure out, you know, more of this puzzle. But you know, like I said, not my cup of tea. But thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you know, like I said, I gave a little criticism about the game. I'm not a reviewer, but you know, if I'm gonna play something, I am gonna give, you know, my thoughts about it. And like I said, my thoughts are kind of like, you know, it's a cool looking game, it's a cool design. Not my cup of tea, but maybe it's your cup of tea, not bag of tea. Maybe it's your cup of tea. And if you guys think so, go down in the description below. Give it a check out. Definitely worth it if you're into like heavy mind puzzle games. To the next video, guys. See you then.